What's the deal with you? It's Rich Green. We back again with another Rich Green reaction. And today we got a little bit of entertainment. You know what I'm talking about? So today we about to see into this to Ian, the hottest new white rapper in the game. You already know what's going on. But yeah, man. Somebody just made a video talking about the suspicious rise of an industry plant, the documentary. So this is the first time I seen a white person hating on him. So we about to see what this person got to say. I don't know if he white actually, but we about to see what this person about to say about Ian and if he an industry plant or not. Let's find out.
After posting this snippet on Instagram, overnight, Ian went from a broke college kid to arguably the biggest artist in the underground. But what if I told you this was planned all along? Well, there's this mysterious person who meticulously planned for this snippet to go viral, which led to Ian getting signed by a record label. This label...
So I guess the dude is white. But yeah, we about to see what he talking about. So, I mean, people just be coming up. People just be coming up. Let's just see what's going on, bruh. I don't know if he an industry plant, but he ain't doing too much, like, to just get noticed. So he might be an industry plant. Like, he ain't done nothing, like, that's, like, viral. Like, you feel me? Like, he just being himself. But, like, yeah, if you were just, like, a regular nigga and you just ended up, I don't know, bruh. Because this rap shit is a lot of clout. Like, you feel me? It's a lot that go into being a rapper, nigga. It's not just knowing how to rap. Because if everybody that knew how to rap, if it was just that easy and everybody that knew how to rap, if it was that easy, everybody that knew how to rap would be famous. Like, you feel me? And nigga, I'm not famous.
Created a multi-million-dollar marketing strategy to make Ian one of the biggest artists in hip-hop, where in a matter of weeks, he was getting co-signed by Metro Booming and getting music videos with Cole Bennett. There's so many layers to the story of Ian, and today...
Wait, how long was it? How long was it before he got that?
...go viral, which led to Ian...
Wait.
Ian went from a broke college kid to arguably the biggest artist in the underground. But what if I told you this was planned all along? Well, there's this mysterious person who meticulously planned for this snippet to go viral, which led to Ian getting signed by a record label. This label then created a multi-million-dollar marketing strategy to make Ian one of the biggest artists in hip-hop, where in a matter of weeks, he was getting co-signed by Metro Booming and getting music videos with Cole Bennett. There's so many layers to the story of Ian, and today we're going to cover the exact method step by step on how Ian took over the industry. But to do so, we have to look at exactly how it started. Ian right away knew he wanted to do music. Growing up from around 13 years old, he began making music. On SoundCloud, Ian would release a Chief Keef mix, throwing together some Chief Keef songs. Ian was clearly passionate about music. He was inspired, and this would only grow months later. Ian over the years began to teach himself how to produce music, where in May 2019, we would get to see the first song produced by Ian. It was called With Us. It featured dark, underground production. It was very raw and unpolished, but it was still decent. You could tell he was taking his time to learn how to produce properly. He was passionate, and this passion drove him throughout the next few months to improve. Over these next few months, Ian would be grinding. He was producing as much as he could, trying to get better and better. He stuck to perfecting that dark, underground production, and as months passed, we really began to see his progression. Songs over the year he produced like 2:22 p.m. and Know That really showed the strides he was taking as a producer. He loved it, and you could tell. But soon, his life was gonna change because time was running out. Ian didn't want to be behind the scenes anymore. He was getting older, it was 2022, and he was finishing up high school. He couldn't be in the shadows of other artists. If Ian really wanted to make it in music, he was gonna have to take a risk. So he did. In July 2022, for the first time, Ian would rap. So how did the song turn out? G63 dropped on SoundCloud, which was produced by him.
This fall, Nicki Minaj brings her record-breaking Pink Friday.
He stuck to the production style he'd been perfecting over the years. With a dark sound, he would rap over the beat with some auto-tune and in more of a melodic manner. And honestly, as far as first songs go, it was solid. He was holding his own, and you could tell he had talent because he knew what he was doing with his melodies and flows. But despite this, it needed refining. The auto-tune didn't completely match his voice, and there was a clear lack of confidence in his delivery. He needed to fix this if he was going to get any sort of traction. because this song really struggled to grow. It was only going to get worse. He would take a massive step in the wrong direction. Ian dropped 3 more songs with a sort of similar sound, but instead of improving his delivery, he would almost completely bite Yeat's sound. He'd copy a ton of Yeat's vocal cadences where he changes his pitch.
I want to interrupt so bad, but look. All right, so look. I'm going to just tell you like this. So I didn't know that he came up producing. So this is what my mind is wrapping around, right? First of all, he not like an average white boy. Like, he white, but it's a difference between a suburban white boy. Like, he like a suburban white boy on the outside. This nigga basically like a Oreo that's vanilla on the outside and chocolate on the inside. Like, if you hear him talk, he don't sound like, he like one of them, like, I call it blackwashed. He a black, but he already country. So like, nigga, he already got like the vernacular because he from Atlanta. You feel me? So like, he got like already, he got like he got like the black swag where like he already talk like, he already got like he talked like a nigga. Like, if I could just say it with the lamest terms that I could think of. He talk like a nigga, but he don't say nigga. So he make niggas feel comfortable because he don't sound all refined and proper. Like, hey, I'm Ian. Like, his name is Ian, but when he talk, he like, yeah, nigga, like nigga. He like, I can't really do him. I ain't listen to him talking though, but he sound country. Like, he don't sound like a white boy. Like, you feel me? So like, it's like he can acclimate around black culture because I feel like he done been around a lot of black people. Like, it's a difference between a white boy trying to rap and he ain't been around a lot of black people that's like black. You feel what I'm saying? Not black people from the suburbs who whitewashed. I mean blacks. Like, you feel me? That nigga got like nigga vibes. Like, you feel me? He got them type of vibes to me. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Starting off producing, he probably was in a lot of circles with a lot of niggas. Probably was in studios. If he was really taking it serious, probably was in studios sitting around niggas smoking all day in high school. You feel me? Downloading all the culture. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I'm telling you, that's the difference. Y'all be trying to rap, nigga, and y'all ain't never really been around shit. Like, you feel me? This nigga probably was really like, he ain't had to do shit, but he was the white boy making beats, like, really just around shit. Like, you feel me?
And other things, but it didn't work at all for Ian. Instead of it sounding fun and interesting, it sounded unpolished and offbeat, and as a result, he made no progress. Ian was still a nobody. You'd think now for Ian, it's time to experiment. Clearly, sounding like a more drugged up version of Yeat isn't gonna work, but no. Ian just kept at it. There was no real confidence in his delivery, and the production was just too dark for someone who sounded off a pill. It just made his music sound boring. 2023 would roll around and still the same thing, though there was one improvement. His cadence was getting more polished, just from the sheer amount of music he was releasing. With this much repetition, you have to improve in some way. But other than that, Ian was getting more and more like Yeat. Even his ad-libs were the same.
To me, I don't find the correlation between him and Yeat besides they two white rappers who make like music. Like, it's like the beat selection, I guess. But like, if this nigga Yeat be making his own beats, nah, I don't think Yeat be making his own beats. But it's like, I don't know, bro. Like, maybe I'm not listening to it hard enough, or like what. But I listen to both artists. Like, I listen to Yeat enough. Like, you feel me, to where I feel like if I listen to Ian, he would have like immediately gave me Yeat vibes, and he ain't been giving me Yeat vibes. That nigga rap like Ian. Like, I don't know. He don't rap like Yeat to me. Yeat nigga literally be making up fucking sounds. Like, literally don't be saying words. Ian be really saying words. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Numbers were getting slightly better. He was getting close to 30k plays a song, but that just isn't enough. Ian was starting at Clemson University, doing business administration. If he didn't make his career work soon, he'd be working a 9 to 5 and never live out his dreams. He needed to change something. Then finally, in June 2023, he did. Ian would drop Hardest Goodbye, and instead of sticking to his drowsy, mellow sound, he completely switched it up. Ian would make a very aggressive, rage, trap-inspired song, forcing Ian to rap aggressively, and this made him sound so much better. Finally, there was some real confidence in his voice, making him sound so much more interesting. Though he did follow a similar cadence to Yeat, when Ian was more aggressive, he was able to differentiate himself a bit more. His own sound started to come out, and the song was great. Ian finally cracked 100,000 plays on SoundCloud. Hardest Goodbye is at 140k plays. But the thing is, this wouldn't just make him more money. Suddenly, the eyes of a very important person started to focus on Ian, who down the line was gonna change his life.
Who is
We'll
important?
get to this soon. Ian had a formula for making songs now. He started to see what was working.
That was a great cliffhanger to keep me wanting to know more about the video. Now I want to know who the fuck finna change his life.
Songs, so he just had to stick to it and
Is them
refine
ketchup chips, nigga? Hold on.
change his life. We'll get to this soon. Ian had a formula for making songs now. He started to see what was
Nigga, he weird as fuck. Why is he eating ketchup chips, gang?
working on his song.
That's the white
so he just
shit.
had
See,
to
he
stick
white
to
as
it
fuck.
and refine it.
That's that white
Because if
shit.
he did, he had a chance of getting
That's that
signed
white
and
boy
going
shit.
viral, but only if his music got better. So he would spend the next few months
See this check for
doing that.
That nigga ate ketchup chips like it was like that nigga was finna scarf him.
Releasing a few more songs, working
That's
on this
nasty.
new sound, he would drop his project Empty Suit in November 2023. This perfectly displayed Ian's growth over the past few years. He was finally growing into his own sound, and it did really well, with the biggest song having 500,000 plays on Spotify.
Damn, you would never know he had this many songs out before he got on. How the fuck is he an industry plant? This nigga literally been dropping. What the fuck? I don't even know about this nigga when he came on the scene. What the fuck?
Finally
That's that
get
machine, bruh. I'm telling you, nigga. What the fuck?
attention. Suddenly, everything was going to change. Overnight, Ian was about to go from tens of thousands of plays to millions of plays. So what happened? Well, the person who began taking note
Who
of
is
Ian
this?
was his manager, Kevin Got Swag, who he began working with. Kevin had a ton of underground connections, which gave Ian the chance to meet artists like Tanner and Young Fazo. More importantly than that, Kevin knew exactly what worked and what didn't in the underground. So together, they would come up with a genius strategy to use Ian's unorthodox image to make him the underground's next star. To begin, Ian was at a point where his music was good enough to be discovered. As we discussed, the years he took to develop his sound was essential. If his music is shit, no one is going to care, even if the marketing strategy is perfect. So now let's take a look at the plan. There was a gap in the market. Ian was rapping like a lot of people in the underground, but it was coming from this silly white suburban kid, where the typical underground image is more of a mysterious gay Playboy Cardi vampire. By playing into this
Nigga said mysterious gay playboy very care. That nigga said mysterious gay playboy Cardi vampire swag. That's why y'all niggas don't be trying to make it either. Y'all all be trying to copy the same nigga swag. This nigga came out and said, I'm finna roll out the bed white boy. This nigga said, I'm finna roll out the bed Maybelline. He said, Maybelline.
contrasting and satire image, making a mockery of
This
the
is what I
underground,
like.
They could garner people's attention just off the
Oh God,
curiosity.
nigga got a plain ass t-shirt saying, that's the one. This nigga funny. This nigga
he
funny.
creates with his image. Ian would start
Nigga
posting
had the whole shit set up like it was a fit. Nigga said white t-shirt, sweats.
videos on Instagram where he'd preview his song, only using the catchiest parts where the lyrics had a fun reference, making it a memorable experience. Then Ian would do some stupid shit like dancing or whatever to the snippet. But when he finally came up with something different and eye-catching, he'd post it on Instagram. And oh my god, did it work. Soon, the first snippet he posted on Instagram reached 500,000 views. It was for the song Wimbledon. leading to
Yeah,
the song
that's my
to
first
hit.
reaction. We did a reaction to the song, nigga. On God, this the song that got him on. This the song I reacted to. I reacted to that song on Young Side channel. I'll shout it out.
2 million plays. So it was going to plan. Suddenly, all eyes in
This
the
is what I was saying. Like, this nigga know how to be with the niggas, bruh. Like, some niggas don't know how to be with niggas, bruh. Like, y'all be feeling all uncomfortable trying to fit in. This nigga look like he really just, like, being himself. Like, he just, nigga, I knew this is what I wanted. And he don't sound white. He sound like a country person. Like, even if he don't sound like a nigga, he sound country. And niggas got a lot of country vernacular and ebonics. Like, you feel me? It's like we got that southern slang type shit. Like, you feel me? So that should always make you feel more comfortable.
We're on Ian, who was this random white suburban kid making good music, doing all this stupid shit on Triller. It raised
nigga, and the music wasn't good. You talking about, and it's just not gonna cut it. The music wasn't good until the shit hit 500K, bitch. He been probably making shit like that. You ain't playing none of the other shit. You feel what I'm saying? He probably been making same shit to say. Well, he probably really right. It probably been a progression. But all I'm saying is, y'all niggas love to hop on dick when it's hot. You feel me? But when the shit not that hot, y'all want to be all like, I don't know. Y'all niggas dick riders.
People were curious, so they stuck around to find out. And Ian just kept posting.
So you basically just debunked the fact that he not an industry plant, because this shit is debunking the whole industry plant shit.
On Instagram, then one day everything would change. Ian posted a trailer for his song he called Figure It Out. The production on the song is amazing, so fun, giving Ian a ton of energy on the track. Ian then fills the entire song with memorable, catchy lyrics that make you think a little bit. The Triller leads with the lyrics, "My big brother like Marshall Lynch, he run through somebody." This lyric created a way for Ian
big brother like
to stick in the heads of his audience. I mean, for me especially, the bar was stuck in my head for days. Then Ian on the Triller around doing stupid shit, running around, taking off his shoe.
You're the person with the gun, the person who would do anything to protect the ones you love. But did you know that you could go to...
It was out there, all coming from the most unsuspecting person. People didn't really think his music fit his image, and that was perfect. It was just Ian being him, and it worked like a charm.
That's what I'm saying.
The song Figure It Out.
Authenticity.
Featuring on TikTok, YouTubers were reacting to it, streamers were reacting to him. The song took over the underground, all thanks to this Triller. But it didn't only blow up this song. Ian's whole discography started blowing up. Previous song Knew It would reach to 1 million plays, showing people loved it. They wanted more.
Exactly, nigga. As soon as niggas be on dick, then everybody be like, oh, he is good. Watch when I make it. Y'all gonna be like, oh, this nigga just been like this. Nigga, he been a nigga, bruh. Like, I'm telling you. Watch. It be hater-ass haters. Nigga, as soon as I get it, nigga, I'm telling you, bruh. I can do so much shit. I can rap. I'm funny. I'm entertaining. I'm passionate. All type of shit. Nigga, watch when I get on. Y'all gonna be like, damn. Like, why the fuck it take me so long?
Since Ian's name was buzzing in the underground, labels would start going at him. In their eyes, if someone can generate millions of streams from just posting on Instagram, imagine what they could do with a label budget, giving them music videos, interviews, features, advertising. Ian would be unstoppable. So Ian would sign with Columbia Records. Now this is very important, because the management in Colombia he was signed to also happened to manage another artist who was also taking over music, known as an industry plan.
Taking over music is crazy. Nigga, all you gotta do is have a hit song now. I remember, nigga, oh, that's what an industry plan is now. A one-hit wonder. Soon as a nigga get a hit, nigga, he all of a sudden an industry plant. Niggas just got hit songs. Fuck is you talking about? Like, I remember the time, nigga, when one hit wonder was like a thing, and industry plant was not a thing at all, nigga, at all. Like, you feel me? These niggas just one hit wonders, but I ain't saying like we don't know. Like, get a nigga some time to make other songs. These niggas is not industry plants. You feel me?
Four Bats, who got built the perfect marketing strategy by Columbia that made him so viral overnight. He was getting songs with Drake. So Ian could only imagine the plan they had for him.
And the song didn't go so viral that it was Drake. Drake is an R&B nigga. He tapped into the underground scene. So nigga, it's a big song, R&B. He gonna hop on it, nigga. And who the fuck gonna say no to Drake? Especially on some R&B shit. The fuck? Y'all niggas need to put two and two together, nigga. Come on, bro. It's not, oh, it went viral and then Drake got on it. Y'all niggas is like bots. Like, y'all niggas be looking up to niggas too much, bro. And don't think it's no thought behind nothing. Like, you feel me?
It was genius. Let's see exactly what they did. Firstly, Ian started connecting with influential people in the scene. These people are going to give Ian opportunities to meet other artists that would help him set his feet in the industry. An example of this is Lil Dallas. Ian would get close with him. Dallas knows a ton of people in the underground. Ian was also able to meet these artists. Ian would meet artists like Southside, Tanner, and Metro Boomin. Then the label began to focus directly on Ian. They put a focus on refining Ian playing into his character, who was ultimately himself, this normal, goofy white kid around enjoying making music, making a mockery of the stupid mystery behind the underground. The label really wanted to refine this image so it would bleed through social media. They wanted people to have this response the second they saw Ian on their phone. Ian started by abusing TikTok and Instagram. Ian would start posting silly, attention-grabbing videos where he challenges Bronny James to a game of ones.
Bronny James, I see you. Thought you could just lurk on my page and I wouldn't say anything about it.
That nigga voice is smooth too. Come on, my nigga, you cannot debate. What the fuck? Did you hear? Bronny James, I see you. You thought I seen you wasn't gonna lurking on my page and nobody gonna challenge you 1v1. That nigga got the smoothest voice on the planet.
Bronny James, I see you. Thought you could just lurk on my page and I wouldn't say anything about it. How about you quit being mysterious and run these ones?
Who was already a fan.
How about you quit being mysterious and run these ones? You feel me? You see how like smooth you can imitate that nigga as a black man? It didn't even sound like I had to go, let's see you let's run ones. Bronny, hey Bronny. What's up, Bronny? Bro? Yeah. Like, he don't sound, like, weird. And I ain't even sound like, he don't even sound like he trying to be black. Like, he just sound like, let's run these ones, nigga. Like, he could have said nigga at the end. I wouldn't even been mad.
TikTok, Ian was posting snippets with his dog, with his family. No one had ever seen anything really like it.
Yeah, that's
especially
fun. I
since
like
the
that.
context of
The
his
mama,
music
the
was so
family shit,
polar
I love that
opposite to the
shit.
TikToks he was making. So therefore, his TikToks would blow up, all reaching well over 1 million views, some with multi-millions. This only grew the demand for Ian. So it was clear this image of Ian was going to work in the underground. Columbia thought it was time to start investing money into Ian. We would first see this with him performing on From the Block, where usually people would perform on their block. Ian performed at a family dinner.
That shit was
Rapping
fire.
Figure It Out. It was
I reacted to that also on Young Side channel.
a creative and polished way to encapsulate this goofy white suburban persona. I genuinely applaud it. It's a brilliant idea. It worked so well. The song is at 600,000 views on YouTube, and on TikTok it has well over 1 million views. At this point, Ian had enough media surrounding him. Columbia would then abuse a strategy that has caused so many artists recently to go viral, like Fallback. Columbia would start paying streamers to react to Ian. This is so effective because streamers are arguably the most influential creators, because you constantly get the rawest version of them. There's no faking. You see a live stream of their life for hours a day, but ultimately, people trust them. So this creates the perfect conditions to sell things, because when they react to Ian, their reaction
Cedar Hills not.
I'm not gonna lie, my boy. You low-key spamming the fuck out of ads, bro. What the fuck?
is usually one of surprise, but overall enjoyment. Because his image is just so fun, it's hard to dislike Ian. Then because these streamers are massive and Ian is just extremely engaging, their reaction goes viral. And since their viewer trust is so high, they start listening to Ian. Ian is now the biggest name in the underground. Ian and Columbia had caused the demand.
Yeah,
for
he
him
got to
through
the point
roof.
where
People
it's
wanted
like
nothing more than to see.
he got to the point real fast where it was like you not cool no more to listen to Ian. Like once you start listening, like if you listening to Ian, it's like he already a thing. Like it's not, the cool factor is over with. Like the underground, like the factor of like I'm listening to somebody that nobody else listening to is over.
Of this goofy kid. So now it was time to start rolling out more music, and they played this very well. Since Ian's TikToks were garnering so much attention, they thought it was a great way to start teasing new music. Since especially it's worked so well for other underground artists, Ian would start posting snippets for the song Never Stop. Again, This is very similar to his most recent songs, but the idea of making it more catchy was essential, because that's exactly what works on TikTok. Ian, again, would do shit like rap to the song on a pedal boat thing, or listening to the snippet while playing the piano. It was all really kind of the same thing. This was just rinsing and repeating the working formula for Ian, and as a result, these TikToks were getting millions of views, and suddenly the song was in high demand. It was finally time to release the new project. Ian was a genius when it came to packaging the project. He'd mimic a meme as the album cover, which perfectly encapsulated his image. Then with the project, he stuck to a very consistent sound, which is important because they wanted to build a catalog of what was working. Ian doesn't have enough music out for him to sound repetitive. If Ian tried something new and it didn't sound good, people would lose interest immediately. So for now, sticking to the same sound was essential. Then Ian would get a music video with Cole Bennett. This was perfectly timed to maximize the album's attention. By doing a video to his biggest song, Figure It Out, they would get Marshall Lynch in the video, which brought so much attention to the viral lyric. There were also references in the music video to Yeet, being around cars, which was similar in his Cole Bennett video. Intentional or not, it garnered attention, since they get compared a lot, because people on Twitter would post this. Overall, the music video perfectly geared to get eyes on Ian. It created viral moments, so hopefully they would see this and then go and listen to the album. So how did the album perform? Well, after the genius and meticulous marketing surrounding Ian, the project is performing amazingly. With it only being out for a week, songs are getting well over 1 million plays. Ian is pulling mainstream numbers. The polarizing, juxtaposing image of Ian has caused so much controversy, which resulted in people paying attention to Ian, leading to Ian taking over the underground. And with the help of a label, it's looking...
Nigga, I just zoned out and forgot I was watching this video, nigga. You got real... Like, you start dragging it at the end. I ain't gonna lie, nigga. I almost fell asleep with my eyes open.
I could give the mainstream a run.
But yeah, that was a good video.
At one point in time...
That was a great video, actually. That was a good-ass video, man. If you made it to the end, I appreciate you. Obviously, we see that Ian ain't no fucking industry plant. He grinded to the top. He did his thing. Industry loving him right now. The streets is loving him right now. You feel me? He doing his shit. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Like, comment, subscribe if you're new. Stay rich in name and rich in spirit. And I'll see you next time.